Hello, my beloved, beloved tribe, and a beautiful family. You, beautiful soul, you. This is Akasha Nicole, and I am here to share with you my kundalini awakening experience. Wow, it was amazing. So, I have had my third eye open before. The first time I was 26, just before my 27th birthday, or right around there. And it was during intercourse with my first husband, who passed away a few days later. And it was through an amazing tantric orgasmic experience that went on and on for 2.5 hours, where I felt God move through me. That was my first experience. Well, actually, there was one earlier than that on acid, but that was the first one, pretty naturally. My second awakening was with this beautiful, beautiful being, this beautiful energy and frequency called ayahuasca, Mother Aya. And she invited me to see who I really was. And she blasted open my heart and took me up into other dimensions, where I was greeted by incredible beings, beautiful, colorful beings who were delighted to see me. But this recent experience blows them all away, because this happened naturally, just by visiting a dear friend. It was after a workshop on the Nustas, the 7 goddesses. And I was on my way home from Reno, and I stopped at a dear friend's house, and because I had been invited to stay over and visit. We were excited to see each other, and this being is so filled with love and light. When I walked into her home, I felt instantly a part of her family, instantly drawn and welcome in. And when we went out to her backyard, it was still light out. And her yard has a little patio area, and there's a beautiful wooden structure, shading a bit, and then in the distance the hillside goes up with all these beautiful trees, and it's just gorgeous. And I was called to come closer to the trees, and as I did, I began to see the waves of reality change and shift. Waves began to flow. I felt something opening to me. I began to feel the joy of the birds as dozens of quails took flight out of her trees to welcome me with joy and exuberance. And I began to feel the love and the joy in the air. Waves overtook me. I was overcome. I could not speak. I could not hardly move. I was there to see my friend, and I was drawn in to the beauty and the love and the joy. I felt so welcome, so delighted to feel and witness their joy and beauty and happiness and love and exuberance. So I could hardly stand, and went to sit down, and I couldn't really speak to my friend to tell her, but she knew exactly what was happening. I mean, she lives there. This is her heart that has awakened this. And so we tried to go inside, and she was getting dinner together, and all of a sudden I heard, "You might want to lie down for this." And so I knew something was about to happen to me, and I went to sit in the middle of her living room, and I was trying to apologize, but I knew I could not speak any further, and I had to allow what was happening to happen, as this incredible energy rushed up my spine, out like the back of my spine shooting up out of me, and I was drawn, blown, expanded into the cosmos. I became a part of the ether, of the cosmos. I was there with all the stars, with all the heavenly bodies, and I felt such a love, and just wave after wave of love. And I heard, "This is divine grace." I heard and felt every bit of it. And when my fingers connected into the carpet was alive and delighted and in love. And it was incredible, incredible. I was overtaken with bliss and grace. The beauty, the beauty, the beauty, the beauty that we are. And when I finally kind of came to, I said, "Oh my God, was I gone for like a few minutes?" She's all, "Yeah, like over an hour." It was great. It was like almost an hour and a half of this incredible experience. It just lasted that whole evening on to the next day. And to be here in this body, finally, to experience the states of ecstatic bliss, delighting in the eros of life. I'm grateful to share what was an amazing experience for me. I have not been the same since. It's kind of hard to function a little bit, be normal. And for a minute I was chasing it, trying to make it happen again, and I recognized, no, this is just something that comes as unanticipated and unexpected. It just will happen. And oh yes, I have had some incredible moments since then. But so that connection I had with the beauty and the love in her home and in nature, and with these beings that she so lovingly feeds. This woman is incredible. She has bags of bird seed, and so she puts out feed for the quails every day. Literally, she has probably like 50 quails in her trees, in her backyard. It's incredible. And all the stray cats come, and they have heated cat houses and like gourmet, grain-free, organic cat food and water. And the love of the land just drew me in with its embrace. It knew who I was. It knew who I was. I felt everything. I'm feeling everything, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful. I made this all happen for you naturally, as it does naturally. It unfolds naturally, naturally. You do not need to chase it. It will come. So thank you for allowing me to share in love and light, a caution, a call.